This is my review on South Central Baddies season 6 episode 9. The Blasian and Fiji fight as well. I feel like Fiji is very weird because why are you picking a fight with someone you don't even know? You're just jumping in the fight. And this is what I mean with like doing too much for camera time and screen time and whatever the case is, because you don't even have an issue with Blasian. You just thought everyone's fighting. Even in the confessional, she even says, everyone's fighting, I just want to fight. You're a loser. Like, you're literally fighting a stranger for no reason. You get no cool points for even winning the fight. And bear in mind, she didn't even win the fight. All I'm seeing from the fight, in my point of view, obviously someone can correct me if I'm wrong, was that Blasian had her in a headlock and she is pulling, Fiji's pulling Blasian's hair. I don't see her winning the fight. So this is what I mean with the biasness of people. So they're like, oh, she won the fight, Fiji talk, oh yeah, I did this, I did that. Bear in mind, obviously, there's people obstructing the view of the camera, but I didn't see really any punches thrown, if I'm honest. And also Ivory, of course, a known liar. In regards to like, oh yeah, you know, she was getting her. When are you ever going to give her up a prop? Really and truly. You're never going to give them props in regards to certain situations, so I can't really take her seriously. This is the same person, sorry, this is a quick side note. The same person that said that she knocked Dolly's tooth out. Dolly's tooth was never out. She kept saying that she done certain stuff on the show when she was on Baddies Africa and all the other, and the other Baddies season she was on. Didn't see any of that happen. And you know what was even weirder here? Was Fiji being a send out for Ivory. Like, you're running a fade for Ivory for what reason? Ivory should have ran Blasian. Obviously, we know that at some point Blasiana and Ivory run a fade and whatever, but like, why Fiji are you running a fade for Ivory when Ivory can fight Blasian herself? It doesn't make any sense. It's giving loser. It's giving, oh, I just want someone to juice me, loser. Also, Bunk Life are moving scary as well, because how do you leave Money Low by herself? Yes, you're all running inside, whatever and stuff, but you don't even check if everyone else is inside. And now look what happened to Money Low. Zero's now pushed Money Low in the pool. Now her phone's wet and damaged, probably. She's all wet up as well, and now she has to go inside. And I'll say this once, as I've said again, like many times beforehand, Money Low should just be on BBO. I don't believe South Central Baddies is the aesthetic that fits for her. But when Laurie took them glasses off there, I was shocked at like the bruising around her eyes. Well, I was just like, yeah, it's good that she's on fighting as well, because you can clearly see she'll probably get that at the reunion, which is completely fine. But it's like she don't need to fight because that eye, she could just damage it. Long term as well, not just short term. That's another thing. Fiji doesn't need to be casted for anything else. I'm sorry, like I don't want to see her in South Central Baddies again. She's boring and she's just picking fights. She have no personality outside of fighting. That's just sad. I can't lie, Blasian and Kana were good when they jumped over that wall. I was like, yeah, they ate that. But then also not them jumping Kana. And this is what I mean with the biasness of South Central Baddies as well. And this is why the season was dead. And also why it's got to go downhill, because the favoritism. Why are you holding back Blasian, but you're allowing 3 people to jump Kana? Yes, bear in mind, I understand that Kana snuck or tried to sneak Jazz. I don't think she even ended up sneaking her. That's the thing. Why is Donye free, Ivory free, and Jazz free to beat up Kana and kick her and stuff like that? But everyone else is, now they're holding people back, but people are still able to get licks in, please. Bear in mind, if this was anyone else, it will be a different thing. And this is what I mean with the favoritism of Ivory is the downfall for Now That's TV. And again, if Jazz really needed that as well, why didn't she ask Connor for a head up? Because she's weak. I understand, yes, Connor should have asked her for a head up as well. I don't even know why they were beefing as well. Maybe I missed that mark. But it's like, you should have maybe got that with her. But every time hiding behind your little sister. And if I'm honest, the newbies really ran out Bunk Life, if we're going to be honest. Another thing as well, I'm glad that they're actually doing activities outside the house as well, because how many times they're going to keep running fades, doing some activities inside the house. It's time for them to explore Nevada, or at least whatever they are in Las Vegas. Obviously, they showed Nevada before in one of the scenes. And another thing as well, it was a big mistake of them not to put Lydia as a mentor as well, because she knows how to talk to people. Everyone has everyone has different personalities as well, but she knows how to talk to the women, like, and for them to actually listen. One thing I can't stand is a liar. Rhea is a liar as well, because she talked about, oh yeah, they were cheering for me, they weren't cheering for her. In the Mean Girl audition, they were cheering for both of you. But to be honest, Ria, you did nothing. We really would have wanted Blasian instead, because she was someone that at least had some sort of personality and has woken up the season so far. You've given nothing, and you've had how many fucking episodes by yourself, and you still gave nothing. We don't need you to return for any other shows, and I'm glad you weren't casted for Mean Girls either, because you're boring. They should have casted Blasian for Mean Girls, to be fair. Liddy was right for checking Blasian as well, because obviously it's a misunderstanding. You're thinking that, oh, they're all allowed to walk around, but to be fair, Blasian isn't wrong in the long term though, because Ivory, Jazz, and Donye have had special treatment throughout the whole time they've been there, because Ivory's the host as well, and because Now That's TV feel like they need Ivory to survive in regards to certain shows and whatever. However, in this instance, it was just Jazz moving to get water, which is clearly what's being told to her, but obviously she's just upset. But at the same time, they should have just allowed certain people to go into the shade rather than just having them stand in the hot sun, because I would have been annoyed too. Like, why you got me in the hot sun, everyone else is standing there? Or at least put me somewhere else, then obviously get me out at some point eventually. But I don't know why also Donye was standing up as well. Like, Donye could do anything to Blasian, if I'm honest. It would make more sense if Ivory was the person, and then all the newbies are being weird as well, like getting involved in the situation has nothing to do with you.